Today I am at Paramus Chevrolet checking out a 2024 Corvette Stingray Coupe 3LT. The C8 generation Corvette pictured here has been redesigned completely from the C7 to improve handling and performance. These design choices are creating a mid-engine design. That engine specifically is going to be a 6.2 liter naturally aspirated V8 and it's going to be mated to an 8-speed dual clutch transmission. This combination is going to make 495 horsepower, go 0 to 60 in 3 seconds flat, and sprint down the quarter-mile track in 11.4 seconds. At this price point, that is a bargain of performance. This car has a base price of $80,050, but this one is well spec'd out to $99,260. So let's go over the spec. This one is going to be finished in Riptide Blue Metallic. This is a standard paint option with no upcharge. However, we have some nice packages on here to go over, starting off with the Z51 Performance Package at $6,345. That's going to include performance tires and brakes. This is going to have Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's on it, 245 in the front, 305 in the back. That is the supercar stance as we found on the Porsche that I reviewed, on a Lamborghini, and on the McLaren. They all share that same setup, probably the most optimal for sports car handling. This is also going to include in that Z51 package upgraded brakes as well as a performance exhaust, the Z51 wing at the back that we'll check out, and upgraded cooling, a nice option to increase the performance of this vehicle. We're also going to have an option wheel here. These are carbon flash painted aluminum wheels with a finished two-tone edge. These are going to be an extra $995. Going over the build sheet and the spec, I've noticed that the options on the Corvettes are far cheaper than the other brands I've reviewed, and it is kind of an overall bargain. As you load these up, you get more and more, but the price does not increase so much. In other words, this is not that far over the base price for a very well-spec'd model. This car is also going to have an essential, the front axle lift, $2,595. Excellent system to have on a dailyable sports car, especially in New Jersey with these potholes and high raises. This is also going to have the Z51 performance suspension. I'm surprised it's not included in the Z51 pack. I guess that's more cooling and tires, but the performance suspension is going to be $1,895, an essential if you are going to take this thing to the track or put it through some heavy evolutions. This car also is going to have the body color roof package at $1,995. That's going to be the two panels that you get for the roof to change out. So this one is glass. There's also a blue body color roof panel, so you can change this out to change the look of the car as you please. Let's take a swing around the back here to take a look at the Z51 wing, as well as that performance exhaust system. I'm sure you may have noticed there's no plate, there's no center caps on these wheels. This car just came in, it's not ready for delivery. They have not even prepped it yet. We are also going to check out this interior. We've got a slew of options in there. Another quick sidebar here at Paramus Chevrolet. They were at one point the largest Corvette showroom in the country. They actually had a special edition Corvette C4 made up just for their dealership. And I actually have a really nice contact here, Joe, who's telling me that they might get some Z06s in soon. Maybe a possibility for a test drive and some more content there, but that is another one of my favorite cars that has an upgraded engine over this with a flat plain crank, so you get higher revving, better sounding, more performance at a more premium price. However, he did give me word on the ZR1, which is a very anticipated car. He said those probably will not touch his showroom floor for over a year, and when they do, they will already be sold. That may be a car that can go 2 years before we see, at least to be approachable, to get a review or some content on. I know it has been much requested by some of my followers, but let's get back to the review. Inside, we're gonna have some nice options, so that way this equally matches the exterior and flair of this car. Starting off, we've got a suede microfiber wrap steering wheel for $695. We're also gonna have the stealth interior pack for $595. It's going to turn all the trim dark black. And then we're also going to have these nice two-tone seats. So these bucket seats are included as part of the Z51 package. They are very nice and an upgrade over the standard Corvette seats, but the two-tone color option is extra. That's going to be $595. And then the tension blue seat belts, although they don't match the exterior exactly, those are going to be an extra $495. I do think those seat belts are a nice touch, even though it's not an exact match. The Corvette and Chevy team really did a wonderful job on this interior. It has a really cool graphic, as you can see there when I shut the door. This interior is totally driver focused. It's like a cockpit in here. The screen and all the buttons are turned towards the driver. And I think this is a well-spec'd dealer option. This is not a sold car, so the dealer spec'd this one out for order. I think they did a good job with the white leather as a contrast and those blue seat belts. Very, very nice interior, really cool sports car. Like I said, I've been in touch with my contact here at the dealer. Hopefully we get some Z06s in and I can get you guys some more content. Thank you very much for staying tuned.